Puritan Studios.
Long ago, on the fields of battle, in the year 2017, two men met to decide once and for all what the most metal things in the universe are. But there can be only one. What's more metal? With Dan Weber, Nariko and Randy.
We did it! We're back, baby! We're here. You didn't see any change, but behind the curtain, it's been 48 days since we've all been back in the fucking studio together, everybody. We're here.
Yeah.
Welcome to What's More Metal, the only show where two badass, kick-ass, baby-kicking comedians to pick out the most metal shit in the universe. With me, as always, the piccolo to my Krillin.
Oh boy.
The pistachio to my ice cream. The Freddy Krueger to my nice dreams. Dan Weber.
Yo.
A yo is not usual.
Hey, what?
No, it's fine. I wasn't. That's
Hello,
great.
everyone.
With us as always, producer Randy.
Yeah.
Super metal producer Randy. Coming back from Ireland.
Ireland and Spain.
Ireland and Spain.
Yeah, we haven't recorded since either trip.
Damn, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
But enough about that. It's been 48 days. No. It's been 48 days since we recorded. Like I was saying in the off recording, that's a flood in a week.
Yeah.
It's been a flood in a week since we've been back. How was Ireland, man?
Fucking dope, dude.
Yeah?
It was super cool. I kept looking in both Ireland and Spain for really metal shit to bring back, and I just fucking couldn't.
Really?
It, like in Spain, everything that has a skull on it is accompanied with a bunch of flowery stuff. In Ireland, booze. That's it.
Yeah.
Booze and shamrocks.
Oh, yeah, and then what is this I'm drinking exactly?
That is Jameson Caskmates. It is Jameson aged in stout barrels.
Caskmates.
Yeah.
Like when two adjacent dead bodies fuck.
Exactly.
Ah, I love it. That's the flavor I'm catching here. Is this corpse banging? I'm thinking?
It has a little hint of Paddy O'Malley in it. The man who was buried in that barrel.
It's very tasty. It's in Scotch barrels, you were saying, right? Like
Stout
barrels.
Stout
Oh,
barrels,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a Scotch in stout barrels? Is that what it is?
Irish whiskey.
Okay. All right, I'm back on board because
Yeah.
it is James. Okay.
Yeah.
It has that almost mossy flavor of
Pete?
peat. Yes.
That's probably the stout part of it.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, it's very tasty.
Yeah, it's tasty. Fuck yeah, man. Did you see the statue of Phil Lynott in Dublin?
No.
Okay. Go back.
All right.
Get out of here right the fuck now. Man, I always wanted to go. It fucking looks cool. You took pictures of the tiny craggy island where Luke sucked up some blue milk out of a walrus tit.
Yeah, I did.
Out of a space walrus. Probably the only good part of the whole movie, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drove by that for a minute. Just caught it as we were passing because it was cool. And I had made a joke about it earlier in my Instagram story.
Man, you know what I do? Make blue feta.
Okay.
So, I'm just talking.
Yeah.
This show's gonna be real squirrely.
Yeah.
I've had coffee, whiskey, and Twix for dinner. So I'm doing real great. Dan,
Yeah.
how was your week?
How was the last 48 days?
How was the last 48 days? I haven't talked to you once.
Yeah, the first time I've seen any of you.
Oh, I was gonna say, what was it? What was that? We had like some comment thread where people were all like, they're talking about us like doing something together, and I was like, I don't think we've ever hugged.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They were talking about. They wanted a friend of the show, Amanda Arnold, was talking about we should do most metal host of What's More Metal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody said it would just devolve into like a wrestling match.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, we were too molested to touch one another.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, we've known each other for like 9 years, and I'm like, I don't think we've ever hugged.
We barely shaking hands. Normally it's a fist bump.
It's a stern tip of the jaw. Fuck, that's funny. It just made me laugh. I was like, yeah, I don't know that would happen.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
But yeah, what happened? What did you do during the flood and then the following
flood
week?
and the following
and
week.
the week of drying out?
I mean, there's I got a tattoo.
That's right.
Put the picture up of that.
You guys heard about that?
We talked about it on the
last episode.
The last episode.
Last episode. Right. Because I keep forgetting we released that episode. So yeah, I got a tattoo. I went and saw a really fucking wacky ass movie last night.
You see Parasite?
No. It's a much more indie film than Parasite.
Oh, okay.
It's called Use Me.
Oh.
And it's about.
I'm in.
Okay. You're gonna. You will be. It's actually really good. It's sort of a movie in a movie. Like it's a movie about a guy making a documentary about a lady who lives in Portland, who is a real woman who does this for real as a real job. She's an online humiliatrix.
Okay.
And what she does is in her underwear, she insults dudes until they give her money.
Oh.
And like she's like a financial dominatrix.
Oh, that's sick.
And so they pay her dumb amounts
So she
of
just
money.
like fucking Don Rickles these dudes, just like roast the shit out of them.
A little bit like wouldn't you want to be here but your dick is too small. Fucking you don't even have enough money to pay me, blah blah blah, and then they give her money. It's fucking that.
Wow.
So the movie is part of it for sure.
Uh-huh.
And then there's but it's also like a movie about the documentary and the guy doing the documentary and how fucking weird that dude is. And it's got a lot of fucking crazy shit in it. It's shot in Portland, so that was cool. And then but the one thing that I thought was funny was they shot it in such a way to try to make Portland seem like a gritty town. And it's like I mean, a little, but I mean, I guess if you've never been here, you might think that's the case, but
no,
you might think that's the case if like you only went to like 110th through 130th, and nowhere else.
Yeah, they shot a lot of it out there. Like a lot of it is in Lentz.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. If you only show the Salt and Straw line, but in the rain.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of the characters, because obviously the lady
city. That's why I want to see her like a Rorschach from Watchmen kind of voiceover. This city's full of scum sitting in line for their fucking assorted salts and kale. Some days you can't even get an e-scooter in this fucking shithole.
Yeah. So
tall bikes riding around on stuff. Anyway, sorry.
I did recognize some of the people that were in the movie because they were dealing with some of the people in it were. I mean, they were. I don't even know if they told everybody exactly what they were filming when they did it. So they hung out with some people who were like fetish models and people who worked in strippers and so on.
Oh, okay.
So I recognized a few of them, which was cool. It was a pretty. I mean, and the people who were in the movie were at the theater. Like it was like the release for it.
Cool.
Oh,
so
cool.
the director was in there and so on.
That's
do
awesome.
Like a Q&A and whatnot afterwards.
No, they were just there.
Okay. After the movie, they were like, "You fucking needle dick idiots!
Get out!
You can't even pay me double this movie's fucking ticket price. You piece of shit! Throw it in the hat."
Yeah, one of the lady who's the star of the movie, she was there. She was sitting right behind the person I was with, and she was wearing a fur coat that she bought during the fucking movie. Like she had like a ridiculously expensive fur coat.
That rocks.
It was pretty tight. I mean, she does do that for a living.
Yeah.
And
I bet it fucking pays bank.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And it might come as no surprise that she's incredibly attractive.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Like super hot.
Oh, yeah. That helps.
Yeah.
It turns out in this world.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just telling men to give you money.
Yeah.
Right.
For no return.
I love the idea. Like, give me money, you idiot. You're like, oh, that's so fucking sexy. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I do suck. Oh, you think I suck? Here's some money.
Dude, they did this. She does this one part where they just give her, like, they use an app to give her control of their computer, and then just let her like log in to their bank account and just transfer money.
Wow.
It's fucking insane. It is so fucking insane. Yeah, I was just sitting there like, man.
Sorry, my whole face folded up weird.
I'm in the wrong business.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why we can't possibly do that for a living, but
I don't have a computer that works.
yeah, that's the problem.
I'm running Linux and it doesn't support most of these.
It doesn't support pilfering. It doesn't. My OS doesn't support extortion, so I can't do it.
Can't get Chatterbait on my Linux
sex
system. Oh, I fucking love that. But did they interview any of the people like that get dommed?
Yeah.
Because that's the fucking person I'm fucking fascinated by.
Yeah.
It's like more because I get the other person's motivation. You know what I mean? Like the person doing it, it's like, oh, I make money. The person doing it is like, I want them to. I'm like, explain yourself to me.
Well, I mean, in some ways, they were just talking about like some of the guys were like, yeah, before I met, I forget it. I think it was it Casey. I can't remember the name of the main character. But they were saying, like, before I met her, I was, like, impotent. I couldn't have a relationship with women.
Uh-huh.
And then after, like, you know, if I just spend, like, once a week with this lady, like, talking to her online, like, they have, like, one of them got married and has kids and, like...
Yeah. Well, now he has somebody at Homes that pilfers his bank account.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
MRA for life. No, I'm sorry. No, I like the... yeah, to me that's so funny to be like, ugh, for some reason I can't find a woman to steal all my money. It's just no one. I don't. But yeah, but I mean that's cool that works for them. But to me, that's just like I'm like I so want to know the what's going on there.
Well, you should
like,
definitely check out the movie.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
It was pretty. I don't want to give anything else away.
God, I don't want that to be my kink. Please don't fucking Jesus Christ, because it would. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's hot. Yeah. You want? Yeah. Take my money. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to work for 8 hours. That was good though.
Yeah.
I almost damn near got an erection that time. It was real close.
That's all you'd be doing while we're recording.
You'd just be like ching, and be like, yeah, and I'm done.
Well, I need rent.
Yeah.
I don't have rent. Like
I was telling somebody like that. That's why like gambling was never like a thing that I really enjoy, like, or like lottery shit.
Yeah.
Because because if you're poor enough, gambling isn't like a fun little pastime. It's an investment for not smart people.
Right.
You're all like, I'm making a not smart investment, and okay, back to work. You're like,
yeah.
You're like, this is my ticket to okay, nope.
Guess not. All right.
It's my ticket back to hoping I can. Okay, well, I'll just pushing back cable for a little bit, and then I can still pay.
Yep, ramen again. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I always took it. What did I do? I already talked about I broke my toe. Doing a series of roundhouse kicks through the dark. Did I do anything? I don't know. Not really. I can think of nothing. Everything's been blah. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Had a weird day where I didn't sleep enough, so I was just on the verge of fucking
collapse.
Just putting a shotgun in my mouth. I did do that. I decided on Twitter I'm going to start putting up polls for random shit on my own personal Twitter thing of just fucked up shit.
Okay.
So I just did. I'm like, which gun company has the tastiest gun barrels? And I just and people voted on it. And then people voted, and it was Beretta. And I was like, really, the plastic gun manufacturer? What are we going off of here? This doesn't make it. And the gun barrel is square. Like, nothing about this reads to me. But look, you voted. It's your choices. It was, but I don't know. I feel like you're voting on name recognition alone, and as opposed to and that's what got us Trump and Clinton. So come on, people, come on, do better. God damn it.
Yeah.
The answer was not Beretta. Probably, or maybe it's good. Maybe you're like, oh, that's kind of a
Listen, Beretta does put a little chocolate flavoring on the end of everything.
There's cocoa in that hardened plastic.
Dude, they know what it's used for.
Actually, yeah, you wouldn't know it, but peppermint is one of the solidifying agents that actually hardens the plastic. It's a final process.
Are you thinking about a Glock?
Because am I wrong?
I don't think a Beretto's made of plastic, by the way.
Oh fuck! Maybe I'm fucking stupid as hell. Holy shit!
I think you're thinking of a Glock.
Is a Glock made of plastic?
Plastic?
It might be, but
hold on.
Glock is for sure plastic.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm thinking of Glock. I was thinking Beretta made Glocks for whatever reason. And
they might, but I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh.
I know so little about guns.
Okay, well, let's see. Now I'm fucking out of my... Yeah, okay, so Glock... Okay, so that's how much I don't know about guns, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've got a tweet to delete later.
I believe that Beretta...
is a different company. I think
is a different company, but also, it's still name recognition.
It is name... Well, I mean, yeah. Because, there's no real...
Because it's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
Yeah.
Beretta is a tasty name, too.
Yeah.
If you think about it. I know I just turned around on it. Oh, fuck.
Hey,
Randy, delete this whole thing.
It sounds like something you would order at a Spanish tapas restaurant.
Ooh.
I want a plate of Beretta, please.
Yeah.
True. Beretta.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like, yeah. I'm like, ooh, do you have any of that honey-covered Beretta that I enjoy so much?
Yeah. The last time I ate it, my head came apart.
Yeah. Yeah, Glock does not have...
No.
Glock sounds like a soup made of pig knuckles. More Glock, please.
Yeah.
Can I have more Glock? Lukewarm only.
It sounds like a Russian soup made of cow's blood.
Yeah. Ugh. Can I have more Glock, please?
Coagulated picking out cow's blood, by the way.
Ugh, more dandelion heads in my Glock, please.
Not enough bitter. Still gives pleasure. More bitter in Glock.
More beetle squeezins. Beetle squeezing. I don't. Well, everybody, this just came up. Actually, while I was looking up tasty gun barrels.
Wait, are you saying that 48 days?
Yep.
Later.
48 days later.
Still getting
that amazing movie.
We're still getting reviews.
we just got a new review, you guys, and this one's pretty crazy. We got voted recently. We got most badass podcast to listen to while you meticulously lick a butthole by Dan Weber Magazine.
You know what? My fans did say they were going to do that.
So, full disclosure, Dan Weber is a part of the podcast. So
it's weird that I voted for myself.
We have to fully disclose.
Also weird that I put out my own magazine just about me. But I do.
It's like O Magazine, but for fuck you, don't talk to me.
Yeah, the first page, the table of contents is always like, what the fuck are you looking at? And then if you turn the page, it's like, for real, dude, get the fuck out of here.
The centerfold is a fold-out photograph, but it's just Dan's hand over the camera as someone tries to take a picture.
Oh, yeah. So it's a weird magazine, but yeah. you should buy it.
But I read it for the articles, wink.
I can't tell you how many people write in and say, "Hey, man, I totally jerked off to your magazine," and I was like, "Oof, was it the picture of me really grimacing during a hug, or was it when I was yelling at a homeless person? Which one part was it?"
I actually did make number one in top 10 people you don't want to hug. So pretty tight.
The unhuggable 10.
15 sex moves that drive me wild.
Yeah, Ranker's list of 50 ways to make Nariko uncomfortable.
I fucking
top 50, by the way.
Number one, shout, "Whoa there, spinach captain."
Number 2, get engaged with him.
Yeah, that does it. That's the whole list. Oh fuck, that's funny. I really want to publish a Dan Weber magazine now.
Jesus, what would even be in it, dude?
Dude, we just covered a bunch of ground. We just smashed through.
We just got 4 lengthy articles.
We just smashed through the whole fucking a bunch of it. Fuck, that's funny. This week's episode, guys.
Actually, I've got 2 things.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Before we go on,
here we go.
2 episodes ago, we did the release of the Pacific Crest Comedy Fest episode.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to just take a minute because after Les stand-up, which was on Sunday, very funny comic a local Portland comic.
Thank you, Randy. Oh, sorry. Okay. I thought I knew where you were going.
Named Calais Alexander.
Oh yeah.
She talked me outside for quite a while, and she started listening to the show, caught completely up from start to finish, and told me that she's now mad that she's caught up because she has to wait for them.
Yeah, that's
which
fucking
is like
awesome.
the coolest review we could have gotten.
100%.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out to Calais.
Yeah, for sure.
She told me I ran into her outside of Mississippi Pizza last week, and we were talking, and she listens to it in earbuds at her work, and she works with kids.
Right.
So sometimes she'll be like, she'll have her earbuds in and like hugging a kid, and the podcast will be going, and she's like, I just feel dirty every time. And I'm like, well, good.
When we say things like BILF, and unicorning,
but also somebody that she works with just commented to her, and I'm like, man, you're always so happy and smiling at work. She's like, just listening to our podcast, which is tight. Like,
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
right.
Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that blew me away when she said that. I was like, I think I even posted about it. I was just like, that's fucking mind shattering to me. Like, and anybody else that has too, like, just know, like, that's fucking so fucking cool.
Yeah, thank you.
That's all the way awesome. That you, Anyway, that you do that and you listen. It's fucking really cool, and I get it. I think it's funny, but like, no. Anytime anybody says they listen, I'm like 100%. Like, my mind is shattered. I'm like, that's fucking awesome, and I can't believe it. But anyway, but yeah.
So that was the first thing.
Yes.
The second thing, when I got back, John and I caught up on this current and last season of Silicon Valley.
Okay.
And in that show, there's a character played by Martin Starr, who's a coder, and he's fucking hilarious, and is basically a mix between the two of you.
Yeah.
Right? And I saw him drinking out of a coffee mug on this last episode.
Oh, shit.
And I had to get it. Now, I only have one right now, but I'm going to get both of you one of these, because it's the coolest goddamn coffee mug I think I might have ever seen in my life.
That's fucking sick. It's covered in pentagrams, and it says "Drink coffee, hail Satan."
Yeah,
and
it's a
hardy ass mug.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that is definitely an us size coffee mug.
Oh yeah. A bunch of people have told me that they think that character is based on, like, they're like, is that character based on you? And I'm like, no, but thank you. Like, he is a Satanist in the show.
Yeah, I've been watching Silicon Valley, and he said something about. And I was like, oh, man, that's Dan. Like, that's 100% Dan. I don't talk to people, and I don't like you. Or whatever. Like, okay.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm like, why do I feel friendly toward this person all of a sudden? Oh, right. By the way, from far away, when you first pulled it off the shelf, I thought it said "Drink pee, hail Satan." And I'm like, fuck, that rocks. This is also awesome. but I might cover it up with tape. The coffee part.
Just put one big P over COF.
Honestly, COF I can cover with some white tape and then just put a little marker strip right there on that other F. And just say, drink pee, hail Satan.
Honestly, it's an improvement.
It kind of would be... Dude. Okay, that's one of the only other things, like, you know when people, like, microwave fish in the workplace or whatever, and they're eating fish?
Or they burn popcorn?
Burn popcorn? Horrible.
Yeah.
But if you're just, like, big hot mug of pee strolling around the fucking cubicles...
That's a pot of gold right
just
there.
Just wafting
They
off
can't arrest you for it.
your breath. Could you imagine just hot piss breath?
Dude, I guarantee...
Let me lean in and help you type this. Hey, guys, what you working on?
It's getting intentionally breathy.
You guys, you've been watching Watchmen? Such a good show. Just like, oh my God, throat strikes all day long.
Dude, that would be
Dude, this fucking rules.
Yeah.
This is great, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
you.
I am very pumped on... I'm mostly pumped on the size of this mug.
It's really big.
This is like...
It's a real big.
I don't fuck... When people have the weird shallow bowls and mugs where they like... It's like just a deep saucer. And you're like, go fuck yourself. You get me a fucking...
Give me a mug.
Yeah. I want a Carlo Rossi jug with a wide mouth that I can eat soup out of. Motherfucker.
I need a fucking mug that means business.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm excited for...
What a great gift.
When you're back in an office,
it does hold
bring
pee.
that in with you.
Oh, yeah.
And have that at your desk.
It really depends on the office.
The pentagrams point up. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, it's a Star of David. And if anybody questions me, I'm like, what, you anti-Semitic? And then we'll figure it out. What's wrong with you, dude?
You're like,
it's racist.
Yeah, it's a Star of David. It's what my mother and her coven taught me. Deeply Jewish.
The warlock that raised me, David, said that it was a star.
It's a Star of David.
It's a Star of David's.
All right, we got to get started. Guys, this is What's More Metal, the show where we pick two badass. We pick two topics every week. We pick the most metal thing. And this week's topics we're doing for Thanksgiving, most metal Puritan thing. Just something the fucking Puritans did and shit. And then we're also doing most metal vegetable. Most metal vegetable, I will say, is Shannon, listener Shannon, sent us that.
Okay.
And they also run, Shannon Feltish and her sister Bonnie run a podcast called You Are That. And I've been on it. It's been really fun, so you should listen to that as well. But they sent me a whole list of cool suggestions. And by the way, please do, everybody. I know... super listener Matt Silber also gave us some topics, and I threw them into the mix.
Jeffrey Simerson has sent us a few.
That's sick.
I have yet to put them on the list because, douchebag. But still, I'm gonna try. I'll
You're the
remember
douchebag.
I am the douchebag.
Okay, I'm like just
Not
to
him.
clarify.
Calling him out.
No,
Yo, this fucking
no. He rules.
This fucking
for a
asshole.
second, it just sounded like you, a really kind listener. You're like this, fucking idiot.
Fucking dude.
So
read my magazine to find out why. An expose on random nice guy.
Next week's
what
issue.
do we call Dan Weber Magazine? Just Dan Weber Magazine, or like? Weber's Dictionary.
Yeah. Either that or fuck you, buy this.
That's fuck. God damn, you're good at titling things. Name whatever kid I steal. Jesus Christ. All right.
Bilf.
Bilf Watchers Magazine. Bilf Watchers Monthly.
Oh, God.
This is Bilfbo.
Bilfbo Baggins.
Bilfbo Baggins. Oh, no. By the way, guys, producer Randy coined a term before we started. It's for dad pussy, or dus. Dad puss.
And now that's in your brains.
And I'm never going to not think about dus. Getting some of that sweet, sweet dus.
Check out Patreon whenever, and you'll hear it.
Fuck.
Patreon.
It's a
check
myth.
out our
myth.
mansion in Narnia, and then and our Patreon is located inside.
Do you want to start with Puritan thing or vegetable?
I'm gonna say Puritan thing.
Let's start with Puritan thing. To do that, we do the most metal thing possible, and that's roll 20-sided dice. I'm gonna roll it inside the Drink Coffee Hail Satan mug.
It just shatters.
It just immediately 14 or
R. Kelly Spinster.
R. Kelly Bullseye.
Come on.
5. A bilf.
Tilf. Tilf.
It's a tilf. You're right.
It's a tilf.
So sorry. That means I get to go first on most metal Puritan thing. That also means I get to lose. I'm going to say the most metal Puritan thing that there is something I like to call quarterly bathing. And that's bathing every 3 months, which is apparently how they did it. Yeah, that rocks. You know what's that? How much free time that's going to save? Dan, you're talking, I mean, the way you and I don't know how you shower. I could literally see it going either way with you, where it's like I have it down to a 3-minute and 23-second situation, or you going, no, I go in there and I work things out mentally. I go until the water
That's
goes.
where he does most of his writing.
I go there until I turn the water on as hot as it can go. I stand in it because I deserve it until it gets cold enough to numb my skin to the outside world, and I can face it again. That's how it's a Dan Weber shower.
It's about I'd say about 20 minutes.
Oh, see, that's a good long shower.
Yeah, because it takes a long time to wash my hair. And,
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Huh.
To wash and condition it properly.
Oh, whoa. With your long white gloves? Your Majesty? Damn.
Your Majesty. I will say this. Motherfuck Aussie Corporation for not making your fucking conditioner anymore, or at least I can't find it in a big enough bottle to make it worth it. I'm fucking mad about it.
Aussie Corporation.
Aussie. They make a...
the purple bottle.
Yeah.
Get that mane and tail shit for horses. Like, apparently it's fucking good. It's just made out of, like, other horses or something.
It's made out of horse.
I've tried it. It's been in a horse. I don't...
No. I mean, look, that like I said, I could either see it going, like, both ways. I do, like, a shower is, like... Okay, when I was in New York, I was taking 2 showers, like, not every day, but like 2 showers a day sometimes, just because it was like the one thing I could treat myself to because I was so poor. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna fucking take another shower, you know, like it was just kind of fucking nice, like, so I could see that. It's just it's a treat. It's a fucking little treat.
It's a thing that it just helps me. Like if I do it too quick, I just have a shitty fucking day.
Yeah.
Like it needs to be like 20 minutes probably. 15, 20 minutes.
So you got a whole system.
I got a whole system.
You're like, all right, step 1. Hot as it can go. No, you're just like, you get it going. You're like, all right, going to get these.
Do you run out of hot water?
It usually starts to get cool before it gets but my hot water heater is fucking small. Also, it's been replaced like 8 times since I moved in there.
Got it.
Yeah.
It broke again.
Quick question: how do you feel about baths in general?
I like them. I think that they're the only way to bathe with a partner.
That's true.
Like showering with somebody else fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
It sucks. But but a bath is fucking dope.
A shower does. I mean, it's nice, but you're still just swapping places over and over again. And it's a little like
the only way that it works, and I've been in a few of these, and it is fucking dope. Is when you go into a shower and it's both sides have a shower head.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like one of those things where the rain that comes down. Those are fucking.
I had one of those.
If you do like the both sides shower head, it would be cool because then you'll be like, hey, don't talk to me then. I'm doing my thing. I just like the idea of like, cool, we both have our own side, so don't fucking talk to me. You do not touch me. Eyes forward. I know, I'm playing. Yeah. That it is weird because it's I don't know the way our bathtubs are and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just some people like hate a bath or whatever.
Are you a bath bomb man?
They're a little. Oh yeah, I do it when I go if I do road gigs by myself.
Bath
I'm like
bomb.
I started just doing bath bomb and face masks because I'm like I'm gonna get back to this hotel. I'm gonna eat some trash. I'm gonna watch some kung fu movies, and I'm just gonna bath bomb it and face mask it because treat it because if you're doing some shitty gig somewhere like some one nighter, it's like cool. I'm gonna treat it like a spa for myself.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't realize how cheap bath bombs could be.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah,
pretty cheap. I like. I would use a lot of times like Epsom salt.
Okay, sure.
Like there's this lavender Epsom salt
Yeah.
shit that's fucking that's really great.
yeah.
And
How
there was
many
also,
rose petals?
that depends on who I'm with.
Oh, okay.
So this podcast is called What's More Metal?
Just to clarify, the bath bomb I do use colors the water jet black.
Perfect.
Oh, that's tight.
That's excellent.
And like little plastic babies pop out of it.
Fetuses, dude.
Sorry. Filths.
Soul. Oh god. Oh god. Sexy filth.
But anyway, quarterly
I
bathing.
like him in 6 months, honestly.
But imagine. So apparently Puritans would bathe every 3 months because they've. Let me get back to my myth. We'll get back to the filths.
They bathe every trimester.
If you bathe too often, it washes off the natural merconium that collects the bottom of your sack. No. So Puritans believe that bathing washed the natural oils from your body. And so they bathed every 3 months, and they didn't have soap, so they just wipe water across their greasy skin and then put fresh clothes on. So they were like, so it was like fresh. It was like a fresh new pillowcase on a diaper.
Fucking gross.
So, but yeah, pretty legit.
Yummy.
So I like that one.
Okay.
The quarterly bathing.
Quarterly bathing.
So
for a year, you get them in.
Yeah. Oof. Man, my hair I would absolutely have dreads. If I don't
one dread.
If I don't honestly, if I don't shower like almost every day, I'm definitely gonna culturally appropriate someone. My hair just dreads up in a fucking hurry.
You have an unintentional ponytail.
Yeah, I don't have any choice, man.
Yeah.
It just does what it wants. So my choice, this is something that happened on the Mayflower.
Oh.
The Pilgrims are coming over. The crew of the Mayflower hated the Pilgrims. Like they were not Puritans themselves, and they fucking loathed them.
Of course not.
So
Just
and the
sailors?
Pilgrims were having a really hard time. They were all getting seasick, so the sailors were making fun of them, and they called them glib glabbity puke stockings.
Glib glabbity puke stockings?
Yeah. Which is my favorite fucking thing I've ever heard.
Glib
That's
glabbity.
the sailors, it just caught on, and they would just watch them vomit and just shout out glib glabbity puke stocking
It rules.
over and over again. That fucking rules.
That's fucking amazing.
That was the first spell in the New World. They cast it on them.
Bibbity bobbity boo.
Glib glabbity puke stocking. Blarf. Blarf. I love it. I think that's great. Fuck. Yeah, I'm casting salmonella on you. Glib glabbity puke stockings. Fucking blarf.
That is definitely one of the things that is the outlawed spell in Harry Potter.
Fucking. So yeah, that rocks. Glib glabbity puke stocking.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah.
I don't know how they came up with it.
Well,
I mean, it wasn't like the article I read it in did not give a.
It's hard to suss out what their words mean because God knows or whatever.
Yeah,
but
English is fucking so weird.
So it's all over the map. But it means what it does now. Glib glabbity means they just talk too fucking much.
Oh sure.
So they're just so they're chatty fucking.
Yeah, and they puked on their pants.
Yeah, puke pants.
Chatty, pukey little fucks.
Oh, little chatty puke pants is basically what they called them. Which, yeah, fuck yes.
Yeah.
That's
worse.
Just
That's
like
good.
Just like this dude at work who used to just was a sad and he'd bitch all the time. So
What's his name?
We just we used to at work we just called him Diaper because he was a fucking baby. So we just started, and then that just gave way to Dipes. It was like fucking Dipes, piece of shit, fucking Dipes. Yeah, which is great. It's real harsh and it feels good.
That's great.
Fucking Diaper is a great thing to call somebody. Fuck you, Diaper. It's like, but yeah. And that's the only time I was ever mean. That's fucking good. So we decide who wins this. We're gonna do a big fucking thing. Actually, soon, right? Like
soon, yeah. It probably the week that this drops. So vote. Well, I don't know. We'll do 1 or 2 daily. Which means if you're the people who listen to this on a Wednesday or a Thursday, fucking get your shit together and listen earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna, since we are gonna be doing these in real time. We're gonna probably starting next week. I'll probably just we'll do a shit ton of these in a row, and we'll just write down all the winners.
Big read off.
But on our Instagram stories, we'll put out the winners of or we'll put out the polls to get you guys decide on who wins. Is it most metal Puritan thing? Is it quarterly bathing, or is it being called a glib glavity puke stocking? Both are pretty fucking tight.
Yeah.
And so you decide. I had a quick backup.
Okay.
That's okay. So I can either go with what's honestly in my fucking shit, or I'm gonna go with buckles. Buckles are the buckles on their shoes, buckles on their hats. Get the fuck yeah. That's fucking tight. You fucking idiot. And buckles on their pants. They're thrice buckled.
They're buckling.
They're buckled up. They don't give a buck. I don't know. Okay. That one didn't work and it felt wrong.
Buck that.
Yeah, buck that indeed.
Ugh. Nope.
Yeah. Buckle up, motherfuckers, because it's buckle days at the old buckle shop. The guy that made...
You're about to get bucked.
If you were a buckler back in the 1600s, man, you were making bank, dude. Yeah. You're just like... You're like, mine more brass, god damn it. Smelt that shit. I'm backed up with orders. I'm putting buckles. I'm making buckles. I'm working on buckle technology that helps you buckle your buckles together. I'm working on cock buckles. I'm working on getting my cock buckler. I'm a cock buckler. Mostly what I do. Just
cuck buckle.
Okay. Imagine the movie Pootie Tang, but you have that much artillery to fucking belt slap a motherfucker. That's fucking legit.
Yeah.
I'm a buckle fan myself. I'm not wearing one now, but I got
that Trans Am one. It's gold.
I got my sweet Trans Am belt buckle. I got a belt buckle that's just a log truck driving and I had the guy engrave on a banner underneath it. Fuck this, I'm out. Underneath it. And so I'm assuming it's what my dad did. And so just a truck driving man. But yeah, so I'm a big buckle fan, especially like larger buckles. But anyway, so just I'd be fucking living it. What if I had 3 different Trans Am belt buckles on my body at any time? How sick would that be?
One on a hat. 2 on each. One on each shoe.
So it's 4. It's 4 now, not counting the cock buckle, which would be 5.
Right.
But just. Right now, I don't know that I would have the buckles to even complete a single Puritan outfit. That's fucking crazy.
I definitely don't.
Yeah.
I don't, for
That's
sure.
fucking tight. Yeah. Buckles.
All right. I gotta back up.
Buckles, Randy.
Thank you. With the continued eye contact.
Yeah.
He's gonna wait till you buckle.
Dude, think of how many kids you could beat if you're... How many ornery kids you could fucking discipline with all the belts at your disposal? So many buckles. Damn.
Well, you'll read about my my calculations on that equation in Dan Weber magazine. in my back, the back of it is Dan's story problems, and I usually calculate how many yards of belt you need to use to beat 1,000 children.
Puritans, it'd be like, new study shows Puritans 4 times as efficient at disciplining kids, and then just show them with like 2 belts in each hand, so beating kids. God, I want to write "fuck you" buy this so bad. Gotta work on this fucking magazine. Holy sweet dicks!
All right. That is the name of it.
Holy sweet dicks.
Holy sweet dicks.
Oh no, that's the fanzine for the.
I'm so sorry.
Holy Sweet Dicks is a whole different pub. I'm not really in. I'm not really involved in.
It's unofficial.
Holy Sweet Dicks is actually a magazine for Catholic priests, and you do not want to open it.
Yeah. That is true.
Bilfs. By the way, Bilfs also my pro buckle magazine.
Buckle, I'd love to fuck.
Yeah, you want to fuck these buckles. You want to fuckle these buckles.
You want to fuckle these buckles.
I like that you have to clarify between the two when people
Oh,
ask
you
about
definitely do. What the fuck? You're like, no, buckles. Oh, well, then carry on, citizen. All right, go, Dan. God damn it. We're going so fucking long on this.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So my backup was it turns out
So much bucket.
that for Puritans, it was expected that the woman would orgasm during sex.
Really?
And they didn't think that you could conceive a child if the woman didn't orgasm when they fucked. So
holy shit.
not being able to bring your wife to an orgasm was one of the only ways for a woman to divorce a man.
Whoa.
So they were Puritans, but once you got married, they were down with the fucking.
God. Okay, that fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Holy shit. See, that explains a lot about America, where we're super uptight and fucked up, but we do fuck real aggressively good. Like, Americans fuck. Like, we get down. Like, real reckless and
Real reckless.
Real reckless. Like, but like, just, like, I don't know. I'm just, like that's, I mean, that to me explains a lot. Like, it's just like, we're uptight, we're shitty. We're like, what is that, a trench coat? Ban it. What is that, D&D? Burn it. You know, but, you know, and then we're, anything with boobs. You know, but then you're also at the same time, it's just like, look, truck stops are where we get down, all right? Like, at a rest stop, that's how shit gets done, y'all. You know?
How else do two men love?
Yeah, it just we invented the glory hole. Like, that was us. That's you know. Oh, say can you? Every time you look through a glory hole, you should see a bald eagle and also other stuff.
Yeah.
Just just in the distance.
That should just be called dick roulette.
Yeah.
Just throwing your fucking dick through a hole and hoping for the best. I hope somebody sucks on this. What? Like, that is such an optimistic and trusting thing to do.
It is.
That is insane. I could not understand it.
You don't either way. You're like either way about it. Like, hey, maybe somebody will suck this or whatever. Or maybe someone will punch at it or throw a raccoon on it. Either way.
Friend of the podcast, Alex Rios, has a story about exactly that.
Yeah.
Which is fucking funny as hell.
Oh, yeah, he did he slapped it, right?
Yeah.
A guy stuck a humongous dick through a glory hole at him, but he was like, no!
And then he slapped it. And then ran.
Just played one round of whack-a-mole and got the fuck out. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's been Most Metal Puritan thing. Did you have any backups or anything? Yeah,
just those two. Those were the only ones that I found that were like, that's fucking dope.
It's pretty cool. I did find out one thing. The Salem Witch Trials, which is kind of the thing I was trying to not to go around or whatever. Salem Witch Trials clearly on the probably off the table, frankly.
Yeah.
But I found out that that happened because people were showing signs of seizure and stuff like in the street and acting strange, and they were like, "What's that about?" And they found out later on that there's a parasitic mold fungus that grows on rye called ergot, and it's one of the main components. It becomes LSD basically in the human body.
Oh shit!
So it causes like a rough poisoning that causes muscle constriction, seizure, and hallucinations. So some people, and there was that particular summer was like perfect conditions for ergot to grow, and people didn't know to not eat it. So it was probably initially started by people having ergot like symptoms, but then they just blamed immediately like outcasts in the society. They were like,
right.
It was a slave, a beggar, and a widower. Where the people are like, "There's folks," and you're like, So it immediately became just like a way to blame outcasts in the society and stuff, or
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I didn't either. That's why in my research I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool little tidbit. Not as cool as Buckles, though, folks. So fuck you, ergot, piece of shit. Also called cockspur, which also weird search.
Good with Buckles.
It's a weird search.
That's a hard one to find
That's
the actual information of.
Cockspurs for cock boots.
Oh, Cockboots would be a great last name. Jonathan Cockboots. Buddy Cockboots?
Buddy Cockboots.
What a cool cowboy Buddy Cockboots would be. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to bring us to the next topic.
Next topic.
Yeah, you guys stopped on a dime with the silence, by the way. That was really impressive. You were like, shh. That's going to bring us to the next topic, which is Most Metal Vegetable.
Yeah.
That's a table made of vegetables. Dan, what did you choose? No, vegetable. Dan, I went first last time. Dan gets to go first this time. Dan, what did you choose for Most Metal Vegetable? I know we could read all about it and fuck you buy this magazine, but
Gotta tell us.
This is a spoiler.
Give us a taste.
So I looked up all kinds of different vegetables, and the one I found that I liked the name of the most, that I like this the most, it's called a sunchoke.
Yeah.
They're called sunchokes. It's a tuber that tastes like an artichoke, can cause serious gas, which explains why its nickname is fartichoke. And fartichoke is the most metal fucking nickname of any vegetable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fartichoke.
That's great. Oh, that's so fucking funny. That's way better than Dumpkins. Which was my choice. Dumpkins. It's a it's a big brown pumpkin.
Gordian slip.
That's fucking yeah. I looked up sunchokes. They're is part of the plant poisonous or something too in a sunchoke?
I don't believe so, but I didn't.
They're
they
definitely
didn't mention
ugly.
it
They look like
shit.
They look like ginger or something. Like they look fucking weird.
Yeah, they're not delicious by any means.
They look exactly like ginger.
Yeah. And they're fucking So that's
It's also called sunroot or earth apple.
Ugh.
Oh, earth apple.
Earth apple sounds like a fucking
Fuck
horse
you.
turd.
Yeah.
Or, watch out for those earth apples. Oh my!
Or the Jerusalem artichoke.
Oh, okay.
Artichoke of David.
Artichoke of David.
It's a species of sunflower.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, it's a root of a sunflower.
Wow. Now it's fucking real gay, Dan. No, a flower. Want to use gay as a pejorative real bad. Sorry, everybody. No,
I give you my blessing.
Fuck yeah. Oh, thank God you're here, Randy.
Oh, that reminds me.
The free passes as well.
A local comedian, Alex Falcone, is moving to L.A.
Yep.
And so he had a big going away show, and it was sold out.
I fucking missed it, and I was real bummed.
It was a really great show. But the funny thing, okay, so not the funniest thing that happened because clearly all of the comics were fucking great.
Right.
But this couple won tickets to just a random helium show for this guy's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So they came, they got thrown out.
Nice.
As they were leaving, the dude started shouting the N-word at Nick, who's the manager of Helium.
Great.
But then his wife, who is half black, was like, "It's okay." No, she said, "It's okay. He can say that. I'm half black," which is not how that works.
Nope.
Even a little bit.
Nope.
Like,
did Nick go, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just say it's not okay because he's pointing in my face and saying it.
Yeah, they got thrown out. But I just like the idea of a person being like, you know what, I'm fucking somebody who's black, so I can say anything I want is not even close to true.
If I were, that's like, I think the one, like, other than the drone attacks, the thing Obama should have done is just like, look, just a executive order that's like, if you say the N-word and you're white, the laws don't apply to whatever happens to you.
Yeah,
it's just like we all know you fucked up, and and you get whatever you get.
Yep.
Because Nick's a buff dude. I'd love to see him lay out one of the many fucking idiots that he has to deal with.
Absolutely.
I don't.
No, that dude's like the picture of fucking, like, he's always just like, all right, go. He's like, just like.
Yeah, he's super chill.
Just very like, because he deals with so much fucking horse shit like every fucking show.
I am legitimately terrified of the day he snaps. Because I mean, I don't even see any outside indication that he's even bottling it up. I think it just rolls off of him. Right, so he doesn't fucking hold any in. But
if that were you or I,
yeah, for sure, I would lose my fucking mind.
I mean, that dude had staples put in his head recently because he got hit by a beer glass.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah. Somebody threw a pint glass at him. But I think the thing is,
by the way, in England, that's called getting glassed. It's a verb.
Yeah.
In England.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Getting glassed.
Yeah, because it happens a lot.
Yeah, that happens so often.
They had to create a verb.
They're like, "Ooh, he got glassed." Jesus Christ. Anyway,
named for David Glass, a man who really made it famous.
It's actually Ira Glass.
Ira Glass would get super drunk in Britain and just smash a fucking pint glass over somebody's
This is
head.
Ira Glass. Today we're working on a really great podcast. It's all about the potato. And boy, I gotta tell you. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking stab a motherfucker if my fucking mids aren't brought up. I swear, how many times do I got to tell somebody? I'm drinking a wonderful Irish stout right now, and I will stab someone in the neck with the glass that it's in. I do not care. I'm fucking Ira Glass. Actually, a pretty decent Ira Glass.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was actually. I didn't know I could do it, but there it was. Anyway, but yeah. So fucking shout out Nick for being a fucking superhero and shit and fucking doing that.
Yeah.
And what part of that was funny? Oh, just the half. His wife.
His wife being like,
"It's fine."
He can say it. I'm black.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just like, feel like
it's not true.
Oh my god, what a fucking asshole. Anyway, I hope that dude rolled over in his car and they both burned alive inside of it. Huh? Shout out to them finding the fragments of their popped teeth all over the inside of that fucking car. Fuck them. And then the whole world gains 10 IQ points in net. Hey, look at that. Oh, damn.
We got a little bit smarter.
Oh, geez. Something burned alive in a car. That's the damnedest. Everybody's better off. Two less votes for Trump. Anyway, guys. So, Sunchoke is your choice.
Sunchoke is my choice.
Sunchoke, which is what I'd like to do with that asshole. I'm going to choose Dan and Randy. Fuck. It's between two.
No.
In my head.
This is so weird that
I know
that
it never happens.
Almost never come up.
This is the
almost,
first
you're
on What's
usually
More Metal,
very
you guys.
definitive.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go off of my original, and I'm gonna go with the one that I just thought of in my head. I'm gonna go with the potato is the most metal vegetable there is.
It's because that's the one you mentioned as Glass.
Yes.
Okay.
But I just was reminded of it, and I anyway, fuck you. Look, it's my choice. Potato. First, it tastes like nothing. You have to annihilate it with heat for a long time before it's even edible. And when you do eat it, you better hope to God you have some salt and butter. Because it's fucking trash.
Yeah.
Also, mashed potatoes. Greatest meal possible. I would eat nothing but mashed potatoes if I could, but here's the kick. There's nothing in potatoes. You can die eating nothing but potatoes because they're useless. Also, you can make booze out of potatoes.
Yeah,
you can make delicious, clean vodka. The fuel of jocks everywhere. Jocks and Russians. No, so it makes booze. You can eat it. You can die if you only eat it.
That's not true.
Useless. Just starch, dude. You're gonna.
I'm not saying it's good for you, but that's like what Ireland subsisted on for a long time.
Yeah, but they must have had beta carotene at some point.
They had a couple other things.
I'm
like,
just.
If you're saying 100% potato, yeah.
Yes, I'm saying 100%.
Yeah, after a while that'll not be great
because it's because it's only carbs. Like you don't have. There's no vitamins. There's no nutrients. There's no protein.
I think there's vitamins.
All right, look up my vitamin count. I didn't see you doing this for Sunchokes, Mr. fucking naysayer.
He didn't mention nutrition.
That's true. Look, so the potato also cause of a famine that killed a bunch of Randy's new friends. Yeah. Potato famine killed like millions of people.
It was the worst thing to happen to Ireland until Randy showed up.
Yeah.
Fair. The second time.
Yeah. Yeah, but the potato, like there's something. It's covered in eyes.
Yeah.
It's covered in eyes. What other vegetables covered in eyes? Nothing, except for the spider choke. I've had too much of this whiskey. Look, very loose on these riffs, but I mean honestly, it's nutritional value.
So it has sodium, potassium, carbohydrates, protein, vitamin C, vitamin B.
It has it, but what like?
Okay, if we're talking like percentages,
yeah,
70% vitamin C, 2% calcium, 30% B6, 12% magnesium, 12% carbs, 25% potassium, 8% protein.
Oh, that's it's a one-stop shop for all your nutrition. That's the cool thing about a potato.
I bet most of that is concentrated in the skin, though, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Which makes mashed potatoes awful. Throw that shit out. You want it smooth, baby.
You leave the skins in the mashed potatoes.
You throw that shit out. There's eyes in that. That's
mind.
gross, Randy. Get with it.
Get your shit together.
Fuck. Speaking of which, I forgot to go grocery shopping tonight. So
okay, here's a fact: you would need 25 white potatoes a day to get the recommended amount of protein.
25 potatoes.
Jesus.
Oh
dude.
my God, that's an Irish breakfast.
That's probably how many fucking calories a potato would that be?
Not actually that much.
Oh really?
No. That would put you a little over the 2,000 recommended a day.
Yeah, but that's without any flavoring.
25 potatoes.
Yeah. That's no salt, no pepper,
no
nothing
salt, no pepper, no butter,
That's
no
straight
fucking...
up potatoes. It would.
Okay. What if I eat them raw?
37 times 25.
37 times 25. Oof, that's a good one. Why you gotta do this?
Here, I'll do it.
Here, have some whiskey.
I got it. 25 times 37. That's going to give you 925 grams of carbohydrates a day.
That's just enough. What is that, like
oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
20 loaves of bread? What's fucking...
Well,
anyway.
To give you an idea, the keto diet wants you to stay under 20 a day.
Yeah, well, yes. But that's a keto. That's specifically not carb. But,
right. No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
but yeah, 25 potatoes is a fucking
it's a
grip.
lot of potatoes.
That's a lot, dude. I can't even imagine.
Okay, when you think of like your average like too many fries with a burger is maybe 2 potatoes.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe 2 potatoes. You're talking about 10 times that and then some. That's fucking anyway. That's fucking awesome. It's like 13 times that amount of potato. Anyway, fucking the potato. All of your nutrients, you can live off of them.
One of them.
You can live off of them.
All right.
Solely, you can drink them in booze. You can throw them at a performer that is not pleasing you. What else? A famine killed so many people.
Right.
Also, it's if you find somebody eating one raw, you know they're insane.
You can shoot them.
It's true.
They're ammunition.
Out of a PVC pipe with a little bit of starter fluid in the ass end of it.
Yeah.
It's the old potato gun. Fuck. Yeah, it's the only vegetable with a gun.
Yeah.
Unless there's a pumpkin. That's more of a cannon.
Yeah.
Or
It's a cannon.
Catapult, but still. But yeah, so those are our choices: sunchoke and potato.
Yeah.
Most metal vegetable. Dan, we'll put these on Instagram stories. Blah 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 blah. Dan, what do you have a backup?
I do. I'm gonna go with horseradish.
Okay.
Because
that is a vegetable.
Yeah, I looked it up.
It's a root.
But it if you ate that shit raw, it would fuck you up. Like that is.
You're on.
You want to eat raw horseradish?
No, not at all.
That'll fuck up your day.
That'll fuck your whole day up.
Dude, holy shit.
It's real good, but I love horseradish on things, but it's got to be like a small amount.
Yeah. It flushes you out pretty. That's a
lot of fiber.
I think.
There's a lot of fiber, a lot of fucking.
I might be able to bite some betwixt drinks of a Bloody Mary.
Okay. Okay.
That would work.
Nice use of the word betwixt.
Thank you.
I mean, definitely a Bloody Mary with a lot of horseradish is fucking delicious.
It is good. Yeah. That horseradish is great. That's a great. That's a great choice because it's not one I hadn't thought of at all. It's definitely fucking it. Oh, also, just so you know, a fruit, something that has seeds inside. It's the ripened ovary of a plant, vegetable. Stem root or stem or root branch of or leaf.
You had to look up whether or not chili peppers were
exactly. I was like,
it was a fruit.
I was like chili pepper, and I'm like, no, that's a fruit. It's got seeds in it, and like so I had to, but I had to look it up to make sure I had my definitions correct.
Yeah. For those of you who are gonna fucking tomatoes are fruit. Sorry.
Yeah. Tomatoes are fruit.
Yeah. Tomatoes are a fruit, so fucking suck it. Also, eggplant, unfortunately.
Yep.
Same family as well, which is also a bummer. So for my backup, Dan and Randy, is Chandra Levy. No, I'm kidding. I thought I picked somebody that was in a coma. Anyway, my backup.
Terry Schiavo.
Terry Schiavo.
Damn it.
Terry Schiavo.
It's coming up with a name.
Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker.
You know what? We should probably do our favorite coma victim.
Favorite coma.
Most metal coma. That's dark even for us. Not impossible to make funny though.
We could do it. That would be sylph. It would be a vilf, is what it would be.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I
Right.
was thinking of coma. Coma. I'd like to.
A kilf.
A comatose. I'd like to fuck. Ugh. Well,
that's it. This is the last
now
one.
we're canceled.
Thank you, Satan. I'll see you shortly.
Hail Satan! Drink coffee.
I will be. Yeah, hail Satan. I'll shake hands with you any minute. No, my choice, Dan and Randy. My backup, the turnip, is most metal. A couple of reasons, but for one, it was used in a lot of ancient Irish Celtic rituals. Namely, it was the original jack-o'-lantern. Was done by carving. Like turnips. And please look those up, Randy, because I'm going to show Dan a quick picture of a turnip jack-o'-lantern.
Oh God!
It just looks looks like a burned baby's
like a
face.
Burn victim.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, here's another.
Jesus.
That's another.
Oh man!
Delightful turnip. A turnip jack-o'-lantern. Oh, here it is lit up. Much more wholesome. Much more wholesome. But these are the turnip jack-o'-lantern. They're real good. But another reason the turnip jack-o'-lantern was a thing, this is according to history.com, and I'm going to read this directly, guys. The jack-o'-lantern took shape in Ireland around the tale of Stingy Jack. Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil into rejecting his soul twice through trickery and stinginess. I don't know the tale exactly, but that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not giving this guy nothing.
Stingy Jack.
Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil twice into keeping his soul. And then when Jack died, his unsavory character made him unacceptable for heaven. And then when he was sent to hell, the devil also would not take him. So the devil gave him a piece of turnip and a coal to light his way through all eternity. So he put it inside the carved out jack-o'-lantern, and he walks through the underdark, through the underground, with a lit up turnip with a piece of coal inside. Stingy Jack.
That's not even gonna give out much light.
But
Chunk of coal.
you want to hold onto a piece of coal with your bare dead hand? No, thank you.
No.
Got to put it in something.
Put it in a turnip face.
Turnip in a Also, another cool side of a turnip. They taste like shit. They're not great. They don't taste like shit. They just taste like a root. They taste like a root vegetable.
I don't like them cooked, but I do like a raw turnip.
I did not know that was a thing you could fuck with.
Yeah.
Can you eat a raw turnip?
Yeah, I've done it.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. It's got a little spice to it. It's like a radish.
Okay. That's like, all right.
But
I love radish, by the way.
They're fucking gross.
Yeah, a radish I can fuck with all day. Dude, all right, sorry. So you eating a raw turnip was just like the most. That was just the most like straight up like hell yeah, just give me a potato. I like when like an old like World War II vet's like I'll just chew an onion right now. I don't give a fuck. I'll bite into a white onion like an apple. It's fucking sweet as hell. Anyway,
Walla Walla.
Yeah,
baby.
just some Walla Walla farmer like it's delicious.
God damn, that is fucking gross.
So gnarly. Do you see that? There was a Australian politician.
Sorry.
And like he was like doing like a tour of like some farm, and a guy gave him one of the onions that he makes there. It's like a little small yellow onion, and he was like, and he just bit into it like a fucking maniac. It was like, oh. And people are all literally all standing around him, like looking, like, what is it? Why did he just do that? Yeah. I don't know. It'd be like if somebody you gave a baby to a politician to kiss, and he just like was like, oh great, and then like held it by one arm, and like as it dangled above the ground or something. Cool, or
just licked its face.
Yeah, licked the top of its head. That's a good one, or whatever. And you're like, that's not okay. What just happened? Anyway, fucking cool. Anyway, so that's been Most Metal Vegetable.
Huh.
Yep.
So I just read the story of Stingy Jack.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. How did he trick the devil?
As the story goes, several centuries ago, amongst myriad towns and villages in Ireland, there lived a drunkard known as Stingy Jack. Jack was known throughout the land as a deceiver, manipulator, and otherwise dreg of society. On a fateful night, Satan overheard the tale of Jack's evil deeds and silver tongue. Unconvinced and envious of the rumors, the devil went to find out for himself whether or not Jack lived up to his vile reputation. Typical of Jack, he was drunk and wandering through the countryside at night when he came upon a body on his cobblestone path. The body, with an eerie grimace on his face, turned out to be Satan. Jack realized somberly that this was his end. Satan had finally come to collect his malevolent soul. So Jack made a last request. He asked Satan to let him drink ale before he departed to Hades. Finding no reason not to acquiesce the request, Satan took Jack to the local pub and supplied him with many alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, I'll buy you a couple of rounds.
Upon quenching his thirst, Jack asked Satan to pay the tab on the
give
ale.
me a Bud Light Lime. Oh, send me down a rack of Bud Light Lime. Or you've got my soul thirsts. If I can't have another drink for the rest of my life, I will have a Bud Light Lime. Or the devil bought me a bucket of Corona. Hurry! Oh, the devil bought me a Bud Light Lime, Dan Weber.
So, to catch you up, the devil is preparing to take Jack to hell, and Jack's like, buy me a drink before you take me. Right?
Yeah.
So he took him to the pub.
So he takes him to the pub, and upon quenching his
I'll
thirst,
take you down to the last request. Get you a drink.
That's a fucking dope name for a pub.
Actually, it is a cool name for a pub.
That's a really cool name for a pub. Upon quenching his thirst, Jack asks Satan to pay the tab on the ale, much to Satan's surprise. Jack convinced Satan to metamorphose into a silver coin with which to pay the bartender. Satan did so, impressed upon by Jack's unyielding nefarious tactics. Shrewdly, Jack stuck the now transmogrified Satan into his pocket, which also contained a crucifix. The crucifix's presence kept Satan from escaping his form. This coerced Satan to agree to Jack's demand. In exchange for Satan's freedom, he had to spare Jack's soul for 10 years.
Jack, I get it. All right, you proved your point.
It burns in here.
Look, let me stop being a coin. For God's sakes, man. Come on, you proved your point. Going slipping into Scottish. Look, I don't give a fuck. Look, you proved your point. Proved it. You proved it. He's Scottish. You know what? It makes sense in this tale that the devil would be Scottish. And I just want to say, because this is an Irish tale. So let's retcon that a little bit. You proved your point. You wee madman. I'm not having it. Fuck you, Jack. You're a real dick face. All right.
The second half of this...
Bud Light Lime. Sorry.
The second half of this, Satan's just an idiot, because it happens again. And
as a coin?
No.
Okay.
It like happens upon him on a cobblestone path, and he asks if he could have an apple to feed his starving belly before he dies. And Satan climbs an apple tree to fetch apples, and while that happens, he goes and surrounds the tree with a bunch of crucifixes so he can't come back down.
Oh, devil man, you're stuck in a tree, ain't you? No jumping down out of that. That's the one thing about trees we know about the devil. A good fall hurt the devil something fierce. And I remember many a tale back in Sunday school. They said the devil cannot fall for more than 10 feet. He hurt his ankles. The devil's ankles, being goat feet as they are, cannot. They can climb, yes, but they fall very hard on hooves. Sorry, this whole story is so. I love that Ireland loves a drunk liar.
Oh, yeah.
That's like their Olympian. They're like, oh, no one can lie like Seamus. It's the best. Anyway.
And he's doomed to roam the plains between the living and the dead.
It's worth it. I got a bunch of free Bud Light limes out of it.
And apples.
I'm not sure if you saw, but I definitely. Hey, turnip. Wilson the turnip.
Oh, God.
Oh, Wilson. Get so lonely here. Wish one of us would turn into a bucket of Bud Light limes. I cannot tell the difference between Scottish and Irish now. I've done them both back to back. I'm lost betwixt the two netherworlds of those accents. Let's cut this whole thing out, and we'll put it in the Patreon. All right, everybody. We decided this episode went a little long, so we're going to skip the Ride the Lightning round, and we're just going to kind of call it right here. Thank you for listening to our super special Thanksgiving episode of What's More Metal.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is the After the Flood fucking podcast. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Everybody enjoy fighting with your relatives about Trump and all of that. That's gonna be great. God knows I'm looking for it with mine. It's gonna be really cool. I hope your family does better than mine at Thanksgiving, which is opening various cans and boxes for Thanksgiving dinner. Just a can of green beans, a can of mushroom soup, and a box of fucking French onions, and hey, that's green bean casserole. Hey, what do you want, some hors d'oeuvres? Well, you want a can of black olives in a bowl.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. It's that's good eating in my family.
Yeah.
It's a can of sodium chunks. But no, it's but really, thanks guys for joining us. Thanks for everybody that tuned in and hope you had a good time. I don't know, Din, do you have any place you're going to be? Like, we've got your show coming up in December.
Yeah, December 17th. Reading the Bible with Dan. The Saturday after this drops, I'll be on your show, Savages, in Kickstand.
That's December 7th.
December 7th with me and Simon Gibson.
Simon Gibson. Guys, fucking watch Simon Gibson. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's insane.
If you want to cry laugh and you don't know why you're cry laughing, that is Simon Gibson's stand-up 100%. It's just like, I don't even know why I'm fucking...
Why this is funny.
I don't know why this is funny, but it is the funniest thing that apparently has ever happened to me. It's fucking next level and another world. It's fucking amazing. So, and then also I'll be there. So Dan and I. But yeah, come to Savages on December 7th. Reading the Bible with Dan at Helium, December 17th.
Yeah.
That's going to be fucking sick.
I'm also, December 18th, I will be running a show at Kickstand called Fustercluck.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Which is a bunch of improvisers will try to do stand-up, and a bunch of stand-up comedians will do improv. And because the point of the show is that the people are doing things that they're uncomfortable with, I will be doing a set of mime to start.
That rocks.
I'm going to do a pantomime silent comedy for 3 minutes, which will be the longest 3 minutes that anyone in that room has ever experienced.
Jesus.
It's going to be awful, but I'm setting the bar so low that literally no one can't jump it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I'm setting it underneath the floor.
Are you practicing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
If I don't, I have no I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you need to fucking get on it, man.
Yeah.
I want to see some high level mimery.
I'm gonna do mimistry.
If you don't practice, it would be a mime crime.
It would be it'd be Operation Mime Crime.
The best Queensryche album, Operation Mime Crime. Oh my God, that rocks. Also, real quick, December 8th, Pearl Harbor Day. So, guys, that's been the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Dan and Randy and I, thank you guys so much. Make sure you tell people to watch or listen to the episode or to the podcast in general. And fucking, anyway, have a great holiday, everybody. Fucking hail Satan.
Hail Satan.